something interesting is happening because I just posted a love reading and Spirit was like, there's a different reality. Like, they're like, this is, yes, love is happening. That was one collective, and now we need to like expand into a different collective. So you may have seen the other one, you may not have. I'm trusting that this one is connecting with who it is supposed to. The song Crystal Clear and Like a Prayer were kind of what sparked this. They came through in my dreams. Crystal Clear is by Hayley Williams, and Like a Prayer, Madonna. And the preface of Crystal Clear is this understanding that like you, okay, Spirit is really emphasizing the fact that like you have removed your rose-colored glasses and your distortion for you and your life, and that applies to all areas of life. Like, you are no longer lying to yourself about like your patterns, your process. And this is for a collective of people who have done a lot of like deep introspection. I heard like the shadow work that the shadow workers wish that they have done. Like, it's like the deeper echelon of like really looking at your patterns, and in this way of like embracing and incorporating the shadow into life, right? Instead of shunning it, it is this embracing. And like I heard, like it's in that embrace that you found a deeper echelon of self-love. I heard higher love. And yeah, okay, I'm just gonna let that be the preface. I'm Izzy, if you haven't met me yet. I go by 8th House Mercury here. On my other account, I go by Astramia, where I do evolutionary astrology. If you're on my newsletter, check your inbox. Weekly forecast went out. I send out a weekly email about the astrological forecast, totally for free. So if you want to subscribe, it supports me. Thank you. Okay. Wow. I heard this love is going to feel like the deepest breath of air that you've ever taken. It's sort of like, I never knew that love could be this good, that somebody could love me the way that I love myself, right? It's sort of like you've been so, like you see the world so clearly, crystal clear. Like, I heard, like, I know people's intentions before they even know their intentions, because you've done so much in-depth work that you are aware of these things. We have the 5th house, so creativity, dating, play, joy, inner child, experience. It's interesting because you're in this space where you're like, you've done so much like serious stuff. Like, it's been very dense subject matter. And Spirit's like, this is about to bring in play for you guys. Enjoyment, pleasure. What do you know about pleasure? We have the 3rd house and sextile. So communication coming through with this. We have a sextile between Saturn and Mars happening on Sunday the 19th. That feels significant within this. Okay, we have the 10th house and Pluto. Some of y'all, okay, this has been coming through collectively, that some of you are going through some massive shifts when it comes to like your vocation, what you desire to birth in the world, the thing that you desire to be known as. And this love is a part of it. It's like you can't have one without the other. That's been coming through so viscerally of like you are meant to, the change that you're taking and the transformation that you are doing in the name of your business or creative ventures, whatever that is, in work, right? That is so that there's more space for this Venus. Yeah, and we have the 12th house. There's something very romantic, and I heard the like falling in love again and again, with that sort of energy. Like, I don't think you know the quality of love that you desire, and at this point you're done settling for anything but that, because who's gonna love you more than you love yourself? Well, we're gonna tap into that. Tell me more about this for the collective, Spirit. Just deeper insight around this. Glass. Your perception has changed. Like, straight up. You are so clear. And I'm seeing almost like flittering back and forth between two perceptions where it's like, no, this isn't possible, into like, no, this is destined, no, this is impossible. And that's sort of finding equilibrium of like letting reality show you what is, but also having faith in the unseen as well. Creativity, again, back to what you desire to bring into this world, your creative ventures. Self-love. This is so fucking funny. And abundance. Everything is working out for you, and this love is just a result of it. They're like, this is just the cherry on top. Like, we just wanted you to like take yourself seriously enough that this is just what is moving through. Okay, we're gonna do some book divination. What word are we looking at here for this collective regarding love? Haunted is a word that denotes the unresolved parallel, a presence that is not quite a presence, a visitation by the as yet unspeakable. It's also emblematic of the longing for incarnation of an unbearable substrate of wanting, of not finding a home in this world or the next, someone or something that walks the halls of our house, our mind, looking for what will help lay its own self to rest. What haunts us is always something that seeks its own disappearance. If it wants to become, oh, my throat is getting all, literally as soon as I started reading this, my throat got dry. And this is interesting because we have Venus in the 12th house. I feel like you're subtly facing your love shadows, not in this like bad way, but in the like where you've completely lost yourself and diminished yourself and lost yourself in love. And this sort of direction that you're taking with the work that you feel called to do is that like deeper integration that your soul has been longing for. If we feel continually haunted, over time we begin to become ghost like ourselves and roam with the intent whilst not knowing the object of our intention. Looking in the mirror, our face begins to look not quite like our incarnated life. We walk around not exactly existing in the world we visit, like the spirits and half beings we imitate in Halloween. We banish the misaligned when we align with what we're called to, become visible and real when we give our gift and stop waiting for the gift to be given to us. That's literally the fucking key that you've unlocked, where it's like maybe in previous lives, when I say previous lives, that could be 5 minutes ago, and or in actual life, you gave yourself away completely to everybody and everything around you. And there's this sort of like, I'm seeing like a lot of your fragmented parts coming back and you choosing and to grow deeper into your creativity, into that direction. It is, yeah, there's no wonder love hadn't worked out to you prior, or to this prior, because you were not actually yourself. You weren't you were fragments of other people. You were this in-between thing. And we have spring coming out here and Venus is poking out here. It's almost like a rebirth, right? Oh my gosh, which totally makes sense. We have mortification, copper, and the sun. This is a rebirth of your pleasure, your desire, and it's through you choosing yourself, through this self-love, your creativity, and like being rewarded through the abundance that this is coming in. Yeah. Sun splendor. Through this dismantling of, I heard the girl who longs to be loved has now decided to fulfill that longing by loving herself. And through loving herself, no one and nothing can take that love from her. So she is able to freely love, untethered, unbinded by the controlling forces that use love as a weapon. For she knows love is not something that can control her. And she loves freely and will find love in return because it's already a part of her. Summer. Like, that is like the growth that you've moved through, is understanding like love is just what is. And yeah, I'm gonna leave this here. I love you guys.